Ah. Alright, let's see. Is Spotify so that the copyrighted music doesn't get me banned. Alright. Hello. Welcome to my stream. Alright. I guess the game's loading right now. My webcam, it's not plugged in right now because I plugged it into my Mac since I was on like a video call with some of my friends. So yeah, I ain't gonna fix that anyways. Well, mainly because the webcam's somewhere else. I hope the audio is okay. Anyways, today we're going to be playing some No Man's Sky. I played it last stream, last like 4 streams I think, which was actually kind of just like 2 streams, which were broken up into 2 parts because of dinner or crashes. Yeah. Oh, my main channel, the new video on my main channel it's doing pretty well, so thank you guys so much for that. Yeah, it's kind of weird, like, the way I make content, because the way I do it is by not making content, so and then, like, whenever I upload, I'm kind of scared if, like, people are gonna watch it or not, because you know, you want like the stuff you worked for to you want those people to keep coming back. Say it worked. It's doing very well, so I thank you all for that. Yeah, I need to like announce that this channel exists. I need to announce that this channel exists, mostly because like whenever I whenever I live stream on here, it's usually 2 friends and stuff, but I also want some of my other viewer bases, like people who just don't know me and just watching for the content, to come check out, because, you know, it's fun doing these streams, and so, yeah. Oh, also, one of my classmates actually has 500 followers on Twitch, which is pretty cool. And somehow he's already making money, which is pretty insane. $40 a month. Yeah. It's weird how now, like, just like some dude in his bedroom, like, I mean, I guess I'm not making money yet, but like just random people can just start like live streaming stuff they do for fun, and then just get paid for it. I don't know. It's gonna take a while to load. Yeah. Sometimes I wonder, like, people like, I'm gonna close my door so that, like, my brother. Oh, I also got So I went backpacking with my dad and brother, which was really fun. So so that's good. Anyways, sometimes I wonder if like people would still be doing YouTube. I did a lot of. Wait. I did a lot of off-camera work, mainly because I didn't really want to stream. But I made this like villa. It's my first ever large No Man's Sky base build. So it's bad, obviously. But yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, I sometimes wonder if like people like maybe critical or other YouTubers who say they make videos for the fun of it, if they really mean that, because I don't know, it's just like it seems like there's all the monetary incentive at some point would be not to like disparage critical or anything. He makes very good videos, but Alright, so we got our what was the volume at last time, like 10? Alright. Oh, crap. Sorry if my voice sounds a little bit weirder. I just ate, so I might have something caught in my throat. I don't know. It feels a bit rougher today. Alright, anyways, I want to talk about Precalc, because I started doing Precalc like, what is it, 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago or something? That's very weird. Look at this guy. Alright, seems like the audio should be relatively good. So, I started taking Precalc because I'm trying to take Calc next year, so that I can take stats by senior year, since I want to do like a math thing, because in college, astrophysics, which needs a lot of math. But anyways, so I started doing it. The thing about Precalc is, it's, one, the course, it takes up a lot of your time in the day. I'd say I spend about 3 hours on it each day. I usually do like 4 or 5 assignments. Sometimes that's like written like test work. Sometimes that's just multiple choice. The thing about Precalc is, I did Algebra 2 for all of last year, and then also Trig, because I'm not sure if that was part of the scheduled curriculum or if we just like went through Algebra 2 too quickly. But the thing about Precalc is I'm taking Apex Learning. If you don't know, it's just like this online thing through something called Mission Academy. But the thing about Apex is it just treats it like a regular school, even though it's very highly accelerated, since you have to do it in 4 weeks. But that just means you spend like a day on each unit, if even. Like one time I did a unit and a half in a day. semester 1. So the thing about that is you're able to see all of the like core content that's going to be coming up, and we've already done trig, as I said, and algebra 2. So all you're really doing in Precalc is like, well, you learn matrix multiplication as a way of solving polynomials, but like other than that, and I guess Descartes' rule of signs, but other than that, it's really just the same as algebra 2. So it begs the question, what's the point of Precalc? Because also trigonometry, that stuff is relatively easy, since you're just like doing stuff with the unit circle, yada yada yada, just math, right? So I don't know, it's weird why Precalc is a class, and also I don't know, it's weird. Plus, when I was basically, before 9th grade, like, I'm going into 10th grade, but before going into 9th grade, I wasn't completely sure if I was taking Precalc or Algebra 2, since, I don't know, I guess I'm kind of dumb and don't have access to information. I can't figure stuff out, but and so I thought I was taking Precalc, so I started taking the Precalc course on Khan Academy, because you gotta be prepared and stuff. So I was just doing the assignments and stuff, but then we go into Algebra 2, and it's the exact same thing, just like, multiplying and dividing complex numbers, quadratics and stuff. So that even further backs up my theory that Precalc is just Algebra 2. Oh no. I guess I didn't learn how to take the tangent of the sine of x, sine with a capital S, because apparently grammar is also important in math now, which is very lame. I like math because I get to escape English, but yeah. Seems like a class they made so they could stretch things out further, like how all of elementary school is spent learning the same things, and then like in 5th, well, I don't know, when did I learn fractions? I don't know, whenever you learn fractions, it's like then you learn division and multiplication. It's like, no, that's the same thing. No, weird. Maybe, I went to what's it called? Charter school, so I assume it was a bit of a different curriculum for elementary. Oh, I should talk about middle school. Middle school, I don't want to sound generic or anything, but middle school really sucked for me. Like, well, one, I was kind of bullied a bit by, since I stayed after school, and, after school were just, like, the kids, well, I just stayed at school after school with, like, the kids who were also getting picked up late, but I think those children tended to be meaner. I don't know why, but yeah, kind of sucked. So I don't know, that left a bad taste in my mouth. Like I don't know, pure turmeric. Not that turmeric is bad, but pure turmeric. Oh, that stuff tastes awful. Yeah. But it was also very hard because in 6th grade I got straight A's and stuff, but it was still very hard academically, since I think we were doing I think we did algebra, then, no, we did pre-algebra 6th grade, and then algebra 7th grade, and then geometry 8th grade. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, because I did geometry 8th grade. Alright, I'm just trying to remember the, like, this looks like a graphics update to the, new... Alright, anyways. Yeah, but this was, I don't know, it felt like jumping the gun, because I hadn't yet learned a lot of other stuff in math that was kind of required. So, for example, square roots and exponents, which are the same thing. Well, I guess square roots are just, roots in general are just exponents. But basically that was very much hard for me, since, I didn't know what I was doing. As one going into a more into an accelerated program from a non-accelerated one does. So, yeah, I don't know. Oh, and then English, Jesus. This made me hate English, because I like writing, like, my own stories, like sci-fi shorts and stuff like that. Just about, whatever I find interesting. I'm working on one right now about, like, kind of nihilism and, like, the simulation hypothesis. Well, not just that, but also about, like, computers and stuff. I don't know, it's very bad, so I'm not gonna, like, I don't make any content with it. But English. I know that as you progress, you have to, like, do literary analysis, but this class, it, like, I hated it, because, alright, there was this one book, it was about, like, it was by Neil Gaiman, and, it was about this, like, boy who was gonna get murdered as a little kid. I think it was called, like, The Graveyard Book or something. I don't know. And it's not that it was a bad book, it was just really weird, but, I don't know, we were supposed to do, like, literary analysis of the characters and stuff, like, 2 characters that are opposite one another or whatever, and then I picked the protagonist and I forget who else. But man, when alright, I think I picked that the protagonist. Alright, I either picked that the protagonist was, like, spontaneous, and the other character was, like, calculated or whatever, or vice versa, something to do with that. And so, basically, I've done all this like research into the book. I've, like, marked all the pages. I did all the work. Well, I procrastinated a bit on it, but 6th grade me didn't know what was good for him. So I've done all this work to like, prove my points, and then my teacher calls me up, because she's been calling everyone else up to analyze what they've been talking about, and then so I just tell her what. Oh, alright, sorry. I tell her what I'm writing my, basically my thesis is about. And, so I like, explain it all. I show her the reading evidence. And then she just looks at me and she's like, isn't it kind of the opposite? And then I'm like, wait, what do you mean? And then she's like, well, I mean, if you look at these other pages, they're kind of the opposite. And then she showed me like 2 examples for each, which like disproved my idea, but I had evidence. So obviously I'm gonna listen to teacher's suggestion. So I go through the book looking for one more piece of evidence for each. I stay up until midnight because we have to have like a draft due the next day or something, and I can't find any. And I like read through the whole book. I skim through it looking for like evidence. I like go on Spark Notes for. I don't think they had like character summaries, but just like story summaries, and just like so that I can see if there's any situations where maybe where the roles are switched, and I can't find any. And then it hits me, maybe my teacher doesn't know what she's talking about, but you know, the sunk cost fallacies set in, because you know I can't like write the other one now since I've already written for this part, this bit already. It was awful. I got like a B- on the assignment, which is, you know, you don't want that. Yeah, it's awful. And I'm not gonna talk about my grades in 7th grade, because those were... Alright, I guess I did really well in science, but I did not do well in, sorry. I did really, very, very poorly in English. Yeah. But this was also during the beginning of COVID. Busy work assignments where he was helping me with an assignment, because he basically, my grammar is not the best, you know, but, and like he's pretty good with English and stuff. And so he was just helping me with it, you know, just like the negative character, or maybe even just the characteristics of characters from The Crucible. I think it was The Crucible. The one with John Proctor. I'm not going to remember the name of... Oh, I'm so glad I did not fall to death. Yeah. Anyways, so when I wrote this thing, or he helped me write this thing, and then we got to this part about John Proctor's pride is like his banality, you know, because that's what gets, you know, a spoiler for like the billion-year-old book, but that's what gets him murdered. What the heck? Alright, this part's gonna do well, because, you know, he's a smart guy, he helped me with it. But then we turned the assignment in, and I got like a B on it, something like that. And he's like, what? But I helped you with it, I thought it was good. Yeah. I think that upset him. Why is the bridge so weird? What? What have they done with my boy? My ship? Wait, unless this is part of the update. I saw the trailer, but I didn't pay attention, because I was just like, oh, it's, I mean, another like, I don't know, new parts. Doesn't look too different. Hello? Yeah. Alright, I kind of like this new ship design, but I'm upset that they ruined my layout. Yeah. Anyways, I did not do that great in that class. Yeah. And I don't think my teacher likes me that much, although I don't really know, but you know, ninth grade was really chill. I had a really good teacher. I'm not gonna say her name because I don't know if someone's gonna like I don't know. It seems weird, but I don't know. I had a good teacher this year, or well, last year. So hopefully that trend can. And you know, if I have like a good teacher who explains stuff well, that's good. You know, I think I'm much better at writing essays now, which is an improvement. Yeah, so I don't know. I think English is fun now. How did I get to this point where I'm talking about English? From Precalc, right? Huh. Yeah, I was talking about math. I'm smart. I definitely can hold my train of thought for more than a minute. Why did I send so many ships on this expedition? Such a waste of fuel. Just cleared you. Alright, I'm gonna trade all of this crap. You're getting traded. You're getting traded. Oh, I might need it for crafting. Cryo pump. You're the thing who's getting traded. Woo! Can I make thermic condensate? Sulfurine, you fucking suck. What else is getting traded? Woo! Enriched carbon. Wait, I think I can put some stuff away. Oh, another kind of funny thing is, alright, you know how there are just like some people who are very similar, but you don't want to tell them that because you think it would be rude? Well, alright, in 7th grade, I had this one teacher, was the first half of one of the components in a s'more. If you are like a breathing human being, you will figure that out very quickly, I assure you. And basically, so Mr. S'more was a very good teacher. He was a very kind teacher. And so I very much liked Mr. S'more. His class it wasn't too easy, but it wasn't too hard, you know. Just like, who's that lady? Goldilocks. His class was just right. And, yeah. But his like, signature trait that everyone knew him for was being really frickin' loud. Like, he would basically yell. And I know that sounds like bad, but he was just, you know, that's just how he would walk over to you and then like lean over your head and then he'd whisper and then he'd just go, "Why are you sleeping?" And then you know, he'd like yell at the student for, you know, being an asshole for sleeping through his lecture. Mr. Cracker, except not an atheist, and also with